It was a huge accomplishment for President Trump and the GOP-controlled Congress, a massive tax cut that would put more money back in your wallet. But as Stephanie Webb tells us, a surprising number of folks say they have hardly noticed.
We just didn't get what we were hoping for.
Virginia Ains was optimistic when she first heard about the new tax cuts and that it could mean seeing money back in her paycheck.
I thought it'd be great to get a little extra money. Every little bit helps.
In December, when Congress passed the massive tax cut package, many, like Ains and her husband, hoped that they would fall into the category that might see some money back into their paychecks. Those tax cuts targeted the middle-class taxpayer. According to the IRS,
the average household in the United States earns around $75,000 per year. And those are the people that should benefit pretty dramatically, and they're the ones that are the biggest group. So the biggest group will benefit.
So on average, how much more should you have seen in your check? Well, the average taxpayer has gone from a 25% tax bracket to a 22% bracket.
That translates to around $2,000 a year to that average household. Now, that's $167 a month, maybe $80 every 2 weeks.
Households aside, according to USF economics instructor Michael Snipes, overall, those tax cuts were targeted more towards the wealthy.
And again, the idea is that when you cut taxes on wealthier individuals, they'll grow the economy, and then later on down, those benefits will trickle down to the middle income and lower income individuals.
But a new poll from Politico found that more than half of registered voters say they haven't noticed that increase in their paychecks. Either their income didn't qualify or, and this is a big one, with other household expenses on the rise, it may be tough to see those extra dollars.
Gas has simultaneously has been going up while these tax rates are going down. So there is somewhat of an offset.
Part two of the tax cuts, the idea is that companies would then take their tax cuts, their savings, invest them back into their companies and into their workers. So has that happened?
To be fair, there are some companies that actually have done what they said they were going to do and given bonuses to kind of the average worker.
Now, those companies have mostly just given one-time bonuses instead of a continual salary raise. So what else have companies done with their additional savings? Stock buybacks.
Which increases stock prices, which helps if you own stock or you're heavily invested, but doesn't really help the average worker who most of the time doesn't have any investments.
Stephanie Webb for ABC7, your Suncoast News.